This is the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric.
Good evening, everyone. The U.S. government has come down hard on Mexican drug traffickers operating right here in the United States with the biggest series of raids against them ever. Over 2 days, more than 300 arrests as more than 3,000 federal agents and police officers fanned out across 19 states. Last night, Mark Strassman took us exclusively inside the anti-drug operation in Atlanta, the city Mexican cartels are using as their distribution hub. And Mark, I understand you actually went along on some of these raids.
Yeah, we did, Katie. Raids on houses like the one behind me, often in unsuspecting neighborhoods where people had no idea they were living next to America's greatest organized crime threat. They didn't knock. They didn't have to. From California's Central Valley to Atlanta's suburbs, they hit hard and fast before dawn. Part of the biggest DEA operation in history against a single Mexican drug cartel, called La Familia. Raids that capped a 44-month investigation called Operation Coronado. Agents arrested nearly 1,200 people, including the 303 in the last 2 days. They seized 2,700 pounds of methamphetamine, just under 2,000 kilos of cocaine, and $33 million in cash.
The toxic reach of its operations extends to nearly every state within our own country.
CBS News exclusively followed agents on a series of raids. In this Atlanta house, they found kilos of cocaine hidden in a box spring. Behind the bathroom's walls, more kilos of cocaine. And these plastic tubs.
That's methamphetamine.
3 pounds of crystal meth, which La Familia exports more of to the U.S. than any other drug cartel. DEA agent Steve Whipple led this raid in Atlanta.
They make money, they send it back to families in Mexico, buy more dope. It's what they do.
Do it in suburban neighborhoods like this one outside Atlanta. Drug cartels hiding in plain sight in so-called stash houses.
This is a drug stash. There's other stash houses they use for money. There's other ones that we have seen that they use to bring people in, kidnapping houses.
Smith & Wesson 9mm.
In this house alone, agents hauled away 8 kilos of coke and 5 pounds of meth. Street value, more than $1 million. Atlanta's biggest surprise was also the most dangerous. This suburban home was actually a massive methamphetamine conversion lab. Mixing chemicals inside were so volatile, at first everyone kept back a block. The house could blow sky high. Agents in protective suits carefully removed buckets of explosive meth oil and acetone. So much meth in so many stages, even agents were startled.
Right now, every large city, every mid-sized city, every small city, and you say, well, who are the wholesale suppliers of meth, cocaine, marijuana, and heroin? It's Mexican organized crime.
This is the house where you saw agents pull out all that meth, 174 pounds of it in all. Its street value, more than $7 million. And neighbors had no idea. Katie?
Extraordinary access and footage tonight. Mark Strassman, thanks very much.